my kids call their mom's new husband daddy. And so Tom Joyner was like, well, what do they call you? And he said, they call me by my name.
Ooh.
And he was like, what?
Ouch.
So we're coming to you.
I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll be like.
Right about now.
Trust this moment, boy. Let me inside your world. Don't hesitate now, boy. Cause I wanna be your girl. You better take me away from here. Show me to a new place. I wanna hide and get away. Baby, just grab my waist. I wanna take you away. You got to show me how much you want this, boy. Don't you run from me. I wanna.
Hey. Okay, that's good.
And I'm back.
With another one. Okay. All right, so.
She's trying to put on her gangster rap voice.
Yeah, because I'm gangster. I'm a gangster boo. I got a mohawk, so I'm gangster.
She cute. I like it.
You like my mohawk?
I do. I don't like this lighting. Something's going on a little funky.
Okay.
I'm getting funky on the mix show, right?
All right.
What makes the beat so funk? We should have said that on the way. What makes the beat so funky? It's getting funky. It's getting funky. Woo.
I know that song. Hey, yeah. That's the DLC, right?
Yes.
Listen, your girl was. I was a little black
At one point.
at one point.
And then you did a Michael.
I did a Michael. Okay.
So,
This is What's Your Thoughts Thursday.
right. And I heard something on the radio today. And actually it was on the D.L. Hughley show. And it wasn't D.L. Hughley. It was Tom Joyner in the morning on Cleveland 93.1 WZAK.
Shout out Cleveland.
And so it was like this little clip where he said, my kids call their mom's new husband daddy. And so Tom Joyner was like, well, what do they call you? And he said, they call me by my name.
Ooh.
And he was like, what?
Ouch.
So we're coming to you to ask you what your thoughts are. You guys have been sending us emails asking us what are our thoughts in our new Dear Laurie Leslie, which is the New Age Dear Abby segment. But again, on What Are Your Thoughts Thursday, we want to know, what do you think?
What do you think?
So,
Yeah. That would, yeah. Am I giving my opinion? I'm not giving my opinion.
yeah, you can give your opinion.
Okay,
Just real
okay,
briefly,
okay.
and then we can get the feedback from our audience. We love y'all. Not really.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
All right, so listen. As a stepmother with children, I wanted my stepson to call me mom because my other children call me mom. Now, I didn't force him to do that, but because he was young, and he was one. And so I had a 3-year-old. He was one. My 3-year-old called me mom. So when he came over, he called me mom. But that pissed his mother off to like no end. Like she didn't want to buy us anymore because he called me mom and he wanted me and he didn't want her. However, I think that if he called her by her first name and called me mom, that would be a little bit disrespectful. He should call his mother mom and know the difference between the two. I think that the mother in that situation should have corrected it.
Okay. And so I don't have stepchildren, so I can only speak about it from the other angle.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband is a stepfather. I hate that term, stepfather, like stepmom, stepfather. I just don't like that term because my father that raised me is not my biological father, and I never termed him as my stepfather. He was there, he loved me, took care of me, he was my dad. Yeah. Anyway, so when I met my husband, I had 2 children already. My oldest son's father was not in his life, but my second oldest, her dad was very involved in her life. And she was 2 years old when, 2 years old when I met my now husband. And when he began to live with us, I think she was maybe 3, and they both just started calling him daddy. Nobody told them to, but we didn't correct them either. So for my son, he was an acting father. For my daughter, though he was an acting father, she had her father present. Now, her father was pissed off. he was really mad that she was calling him daddy. But then I married him. And it was like, well, whether you like it or not, she does have two fathers. The big difference is like you said, she was not disrespecting her own father by calling him his name. She still called him daddy, and she was completely aware what the difference was. I think over time, her dad kind of let it go and realized, I'm married and she does in fact have a stepfather. I never really had to deal with that because her father never had any other children, so I never really had to, I guess see it from another angle. And then when he got married, she was so old, because I don't know, but Raven was damn near an adult, almost graduating from high school. So by this point, she's not gonna just switch up and start calling somebody mommy.
Right.
I think the difference is that our kids were so young,
right,
and it's just the way they grew up. So
right.
Those have been my experiences. If my daughter had wanted to call her father's girlfriend or wife mommy, honestly, I don't think I would have been bothered by it because I'm secure in my position.
Right.
Like, she knows who her mother is.
Right.
Yeah, I hatched that.
Right.
So I don't know. I think if the child felt comfortable enough to call somebody mommy or daddy, then they must be treating them well. Because
Right.
You
should be happy that someone is treating your kid good when they're not with you.
Right.
That was my opinion on it.
And I think that would have been my position as well. Like, oh, well, they're doing her good. Just don't put no rubber bands on my baby hair and be good.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Do you have a situation? Do you know somebody in the situation? Would you be mad?
Would you
or
be mad?
not?
Won't you be my neighbor?
So, yeah, leave your feedback below. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right. Until then.